How do you say it?
Conjuring.
Conjuring.
Like you conjure up spirits.
Well, I mean, I know what the word means. I just
I
say
think you
it.
do.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every Monday and Wednesday. My name is Jeff, and I'm joined by these fellow demonologists,
There we go.
Brandy and Dominic.
Hello.
And today we're talking about the new trailer for the Conjuring 4, which is called what? What's the actual name for this?
Last Rites. Is
Last
this the fourth one?
Rites.
This
Yes.
is like the
It is, 'cause
fifth
we
or
did the
sixth,
third.
technically.
Well,
in
in
the
this
universe.
scope, this would be, let's see, Conjuring 1, 2, 3, Annabelle 1, 2, 3. Then you have the La Llorona and the Nun 1 and 2.
3 Annabelles?
3 Annabelles, 3 Conjurings,
What the-
2
I thought there was
Nuns,
2.
and 1 La Llorona.
Oh my god.
So
Okay,
6,
never
like,
mind.
7, 8,
10?
9, 9. This would be number
9,
10, yes.
okay.
This would be
This would be
10
number
in the
10. I was
film.
about to say, Jesus.
Anyways, so today we're reacting to The Conjuring 4, otherwise known as Conjuring Last Rites. So we're going to watch the trailer. We're going to talk about our thoughts afterwards, what we thought about this. We're going to give our individual scores, and then we're going to compile those scores into one studio number. So stay tuned, because you're definitely not going to want to miss this episode, because I got some things to say, and I'm sure some other people have some things to say. Maybe not, but you should stick around and find out. Like and subscribe. Comment down below as you're watching along. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already, so you can hear us talk shit about movies 2 to 3 times a week. And you know what? Share this with your friends, because guess what? I'm sure your friends would definitely not want to watch this video. So let's hit play.
You're in such a chipper mood today.
Because I want to watch this trailer.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited.
Don't touch anything. Everything you see in here is either haunted, cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic practice. Nothing's a toy. Not even the toys.
This is a prequel, right?
How many cases you guys had?
No.
Cases.
My name is Ed Warren, here with my wife Lorraine.
Maybe 1,000.
That's a cool
Every
cut
case
with the
is
true.
different. Every family's different. Once we start, there's no going back. Anything can happen.
Oh, hell no. Oh, it's floating. Oh, that was such a cool idea with the mirror. Oh, that was
And
fucking
most likely
creepy.
anything will.
Oh, this here. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Something's changed. Something's different.
Be when the Uber Eats driver pulls up with my food.
Crawl out of the corner.
No, it's just my front door opens and it's like pitch black, and then you just see me.
Scurry out.
Oh my god. Alright, who's going first? How do I get out of this view?
I'll go first.
Sure.
As I constantly state on this channel, I don't watch a lot of spooky movies because it's too spooky. I haven't seen a single Conjuring franchise film, except the ending of the second one when we were just chilling out at Alondra's once. It was the one with the nun name that they had to figure out. It was like that snippet, and that's it. I'm curious if this will actually be the last, or they're going to do any spin-offs. I think it does look good, looks spooky, but I'm going to turn into the cynical Alejandro, where it's like, I think when learning like about the actual, was it Warrens? Is that their names? And how they kind of made stuff up about their paranormal investigations, like it kind of made me feel nothing about the Conjuring films. So it's like, yes, I know this is a movie, but it's like whatever this case is based on, if it's real or not, and it's probably all make believe. But I'm just being extra cynical, and I think it's just learning of how like people have uncovered, like, oh yeah, they were kind of making stuff up a lot more than they led on to believe. But I think it's cool how they're referencing all the other, like the nun and Annabelle stuff. Do we know this isn't a prequel? This is like the
No, this is
current.
Yeah, this is after all.
I'm thinking of something else. I can't remember which movie I was thinking of.
Insidious,
Horror-
perhaps.
Yes, that's one thing. I always get those two series.
I think get those two. I was waiting for the Darth Maul demon, and I'm like, I think I made the same mistake when that new Insidious trailer came out. I'm like, where's the Conjuring people? So I think I was doing the same thing, or I just keep mixing them up. Yeah, I'm rambling, but I think it does look good. I just don't have, I think, any stake in it as someone who has not watched any of the films. So, gonna give it a solid 5. Happy for who's happy. It is just not my bag. Normally, I'm more excited about, I think, horror movies, and when I'm like, they're too spooky, but I think I literally have no attachments to this franchise. So yeah, 5 for me.
Okay. I will leave the the last react for you, demonologist. So, I have seen Conjuring 1, 2, and 3, and I have seen Annabelle, and they're always kind of like those Halloween movies. You know, like you get drunk, you bring some friends over, you watch them. Like we watched Conjuring 3, I think, matinee or something like that. Yeah, and it was fun. It was just kind of fun to be like, oh, spooky, oh. And I feel like this definitely has that same kind of vibe. But my issue is that this movie, or this trailer, feels like they kind of gave all the spooks away. Like, it was like the doll getting up and like people floating and stuff like that. It looked like this movie won't have very much else to offer beyond this trailer. And like, I don't know. Like I said, I kind of watch these movies for fun. I'm not going in for like a cinematic experience. But at the same time, this one sits in a place where it just looks boring. Like, a lot of the scares looked repetitive. Like Dawn was saying, there's a lot of callbacks to the other spin-offs, and I'm quite sure there will be spin-offs if this is the last Conjuring. So yeah, I don't know, it just kind of puts a bad taste in my mouth. Will I watch it? Probably. I'll probably go with some friends. But, I don't know, not expecting much from this one. I'm going to give it a 4. I'm just going to give it a 4. I can't really think of any decimals to give it. It just kind of looks like some meh. It's okay. It's a horror movie. Cool. If I'm drunk, I'm sure this would be a great time. But I'm sober this year, so fuck me.
No, thank you.
No, damn it, beat me to it.
That's my wife's job.
Congrats.
Way to flex. You're married. I get it.
Right. Hop up, Jeff.
Lots of points to cover.
That's scary.
Yeah, you know what? It did kind of give away a lot. I kind of felt like I did see a lot of the movie. I don't know about the spin-offs thing, because I feel like Annabelle 3 was definitely the cash grab on all those. That was the whole one where the kids are locked down in the basement, and they're fucking touching everything, and then all these ghosts come up, and they're all like kooky looking. There's the guy with the quarters in his eyes. Oh, there's the jingly werewolf key man in the backyard. Ooh, they didn't do any. I thought in the theater, like, oh, here we go. Here's a dozen fucking spin-offs we're doing, and we're just introducing all the characters here. They haven't made any of those yet. In fact, a couple of the ones that they did announce have been like postponed indefinitely, like they're not doing it. Like there was the one from the second one, the Gangly Man or something.
The Crooked Man?
Crooked Man. They had a movie slated since It was just before or just after The Nun was announced and like had a trailer or something that they announced, oh yeah, we're going to do the Crooked Man movie too. But they never did that one. So I don't know. I hope not. I don't really like the spin-off things. But in terms of the trailer, I like these movies. I'm hyped for them. I've been a fan of the Ed and Lorraine Warren since I was a kid. You know, coming home and seeing, what was that show, Haunted, on Discovery Channel, and they would talk about their case files and stuff. I mean, I was always fascinated by their stuff.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Haunted show. And then Cash Cab right after. But anyways, that's besides the point.
And then It Takes a Thief. I think it'll come on after Cash Cab.
It Takes a Thief. Oh, love that show. Love that. Anyways, After School Discovery, that was a different time. So, as some of you may know, I have done paranormal investigations in the past. I've done a lot of research. I've had my fair share of ghost
Sadly been along with you.
things happen to me. And I did pick up this book because I've heard a lot of good things about this book. I read this book multiple times. And yeah, it's pretty spooky. But when you find out more things about people, when you're in this field, things tend to get exposed. And yes, unfortunately, to my sadness, Ed and Lorraine Warren have been proven to be people that over embellished certain details of their stories. Like, for example, in all the movies that have come out, they were like, yeah, we were there the whole time. We helped this family. You were there for like 2 days, buddy. Like Conjuring 3. The true story of that movie was the first like 5 minutes when the guy killed his landlord. And then they're like, fuck, like this guy was possessed. Yeah, we're not going to acknowledge that in court. He goes to jail. Well, that didn't happen in the movie. Obviously, there was like witches and shit. It's the same for all of them. I mean, when they were in England, they were only there for like 3 days. And then they left. In fact, the entire movie was actually based on everybody else's perspective, the people who actually stayed and helped. But that's besides the point. And this guy, Gerald Brittle, who wrote this book, came out and basically said that there was lots of times where he was writing stuff, and Ed Warren would just come in and go, yeah, this ain't scary enough. Just add some whack shit to it. And so on and so forth. So that's why when the subsequent books came out, like the one that this movie's based off of, The Haunted, they were written by other people. And if you notice here, so Jack and Janet Smurl, that's who these are the people who lived the supposed haunting that this movie's about. So they helped write the book with Ed and Lorraine Warren and this guy, Robert Curran, who was a newspaper journalist, and was totally okay with embellishing details. So this is a very one-sided account. And as you can see, I'm only about halfway through because years ago when I bought this book, I actually thought it was kind of boring and I never finished it. So personally, I don't know much about this story because obviously I never finished the fucking book. But I know this one was heavily embellished. I'm sure the movie will be. I'm pretty sure it'll only be about the same 15 minutes of accuracy, with the rest being about witches and demons and shit. That didn't actually really happen, but hey, whatever. It's a horror movie, and everybody who's involved is probably dead. I know these two are. But anyways, that's another thing. Is in the last movie, it was heavily implied that Ed's gonna die. He died in 2001. I don't know when this book took place, but a lot of people are saying that at the end of this movie he's gonna die because he dies of a heart attack, and it's been referenced throughout the whole series that they're leading up to him dying. So I guess that's what they're gonna do. I don't know, but sorry for the extended lore, but anyways, I'm gonna give this one a 7.5. Am I gonna go see it? Absolutely, I'm gonna go see it opening night. You bet your bippies I will.
You can't ask me to go with you, Jeff, because we already saw.
I'm going to ask you to go see it, and if you
movie.
say no, that's okay, because I'm your friend and I accept your no. But anyways, I'll be there opening night. Am I going to get the Conjuring popcorn bucket? If they got one and it looks cool. If it's
Jeff, don't make
fucking
me go just to stop you from getting a dumb
demon
popcorn
head.
bucket.
Oh, if that's gonna get you to go, I might just get a cup too.
I'll
Don't
stop
do the
you from
fast-
going.
not the fast
I'll stop
sex
you
cup
from
again.
going. I'll stop
Yeah.
you from going, and then when the trailers
This
start,
one's-
I'm like, Jeff, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. I never come back.
Yeah. Oh, this cup's gonna taste like ash
Plastic.
and a little bit of plastic
Yeah.
and yeah. What is
Butter.
that? What is that strange smell coming out of my popcorn? Is that sulfur? Like a demon?
I did want to say, I looked it up. The reason that the Crooked Man's movie did not come out is because the Nun's movie debut did so well. So then they fast-tracked the spin-off for her instead. And they kind of shelved the Crooked Man. So according to this article from 2022, they just claim that they don't have really a good space to put the Crooked Man in the series yet, and that they're just kind of biding their time.
But they dropped La Llorona randomly in the middle of that? See,
No
that's
idea.
weird.
Again, I don't know.
The La Llorona had nothing to do with the Warrens or anything, and they're just like, here she fucking is, the La Llorona. And it had like a one side character from the first Conjure, or one of the Annabelle movies, I think it was.
Okay. Because I was going to ask how that was connected, because I was like, I don't think there was anything.
There
I didn't see
was
it.
like a priest for like 2 seconds who was, I think, in the Annabelle movies.
Okay. All right. Well, regardless, the movie gets a crisp 5.5. 5.5.
Wow. 5.5, 5.5. All right, you heard it here. Conjuring 4 gets a
That's right.
5.5. So, like and subscribe, comment down below. What's your favorite scary movie? Have you read any of these books? I've read this one and half of this one, and I read the one about the werewolf, which I was hoping we'd get a movie on that, but fuck me, I guess. So, share this with your friends. Hit the bell notification. And,
I wonder, can you play Normal Snap?
No.
Okay. You are.
yeah, anyways. Good
Spell
night.
Rafine.